What's up? This is your host Non-Fungible TC, Non-Fungible Today and Non-Fungible Tomorrow. And for those of you who did not know, what happened yesterday was that Meta started to kick off the Connect conference. So Connect is actually a keynote announcement of the upcoming, developments and also upcoming direction for the whole ecosystem under the under Meta, which is like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Mark Zuckerberg was actually trying to push the whole Metaverse agenda, the whole VR agenda, and different tech media have different ways to respond it. If you look at this TechCrunch, basically created a headline saying Meta announces Lex, right? So this is kind of like poking fun at what Facebook is doing. But to be honest, one of the reasons why I'm very bullish one of the reasons why I'm very excited about the Metaverse is I have been watching these announcements by Meta, and I'm seeing what I see what they're doing behind the scene, and what they're doing behind the scene makes me really excited. So this is my take, and I want to share with you some takeaways from this announcement yesterday with regards to virtual avatar and so on. So without further ado, let's check out the snippet from the Meta Connect conference.
Hey, we're here together in Horizon, and this is the first time that we've done this at Connect. And this is a preview of our next generation of avatars. They're so much more expressive and detailed than anything else today, and they have this unique meta style to them. But I'm excited to start rolling these out later next year on phones, VR headsets, and more. Hey, Igram.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, want to update everyone on the latest with the avatars ecosystem?
Yes, we have so many exciting things going on. We want you to be able to use avatars anywhere you want to express yourself.
And we're also bringing avatars to video chat.
That's right. Starting with Messenger and WhatsApp, if you want, you'll be able to show up as an avatar. It's going to add a whole new dimension to video chat.
Avatars are going to be central to how we express ourselves in the future. And this is a unique opportunity to build some really interesting things at the intersection of expression, social interaction, creation, and commerce. With Horizon Worlds and Workrooms, we're already starting to see early glimpses of what this social metaverse could look like. A lot of the underlying technology for the future of computing is still in the research.
So as you can see, Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook Meta is gonna pretty much push a virtual avatar next year, right? So basically on Instagram stories, Instagram Reel, you can use a virtual avatar to represent yourself. And this next whole session is about motor neuron control. But I want to skip directly to full body codec avatar, which I think is actually really exciting as well.
Back with the digital world.
So we're going to be able to teleport anywhere and be with anyone, no matter how far apart we physically are. And you're right, one of the keys that will unlock this is avatars that truly represent us.
So, last year, we showed you early progress on full-body codec avatars.
And what sets codec avatars apart from other high-quality avatars that you might have seen is that they're fully drivable. So that means that they're not limited to preset movements or expressions. This is an avatar that you can control live in real time with no need to render or export video.
Of course, securing your avatar will be critical. We're already thinking about things like encryption and tying your avatar to an authenticated account. But beyond privacy, we've continued to develop this technology. For example, it's now possible to change your virtual outfit whenever you want.
We've got iPhone.
So it seems like there's an ad, because this is a YouTube video. Let's go back here.
Eye contact, slight motions, that is most quintessentially human.
So I made one of myself. Now we've made them a lot more expressive. And not just simple things like looking left, right, up, down, but also the nonverbal cues that we rely on to communicate with each other and understand tone. Things like raising an eyebrow, squinting, widening my eyes, or scrunching my nose. These avatars are way better at capturing those subtleties that define physical interactions. They're just much more natural. And being able to control the lighting on the avatars adds another dimension of life to them. When we move the light around, you can see how it interacts with my hair, it reflects on my skin, and you can even see it in my eyes. Now, these are awesome, but they also take a really long time to generate. So we're working on something that's a lot quicker for people to use. And we've made a lot of progress with what we call instant avatars.
All you need for the scan is your phone, and you can pretty much do this anywhere with reasonable lighting. She scans her face from different angles with a neutral expression for about 30 seconds, then spends another minute and a half making a variety of expressions. And that's really all there is to it.
Hi guys, my 3D avatar is ready for use in my phone or VR. It just took a few hours to generate after my scan, and the team's working on making that processing a whole lot faster. Now, obviously, this isn't the same quality as you just saw with the 2.0 codec avatars. However, they're still pretty expressive and realistic.
There's still plenty left to do, and everything we've just talked about is still research. It may or may not end up in our products, but it's definitely a glimpse of where technology is headed.
Philosophically, we've always been about building in the open. We'd rather show the progress we're making and talk about the challenges we're still working through. We don't have all the answers because some of them just don't exist yet. We're all on this journey together. So if you care about technology and how it can help us connect, if you want to help build a world where we can all experience things that haven't been possible before, if you believe in a future where we can all do more and be more present, then I hope that you're just as excited as I am. So thank you for being a part of this journey.
So what do you guys think? I think a lot of media has been put in the wrong focus on Facebook. Of course, they have a lot of haters, and the media is focusing more on the Horizon World avatar and criticizing the realism of these avatars. But in fact, behind the scene, as you can see for codec avatar, these are actually high fidelity avatar, and these are actually representative avatars that you can use as a digital twin in the near future. So this is just a short video, but what they did is that in the Connect video, what they did is they used the phone to scan objects and then create a 3D equivalent of that object in a virtual world. And there's a bunch of different type of stuff and product announcement that they did make that makes me really think that the Metaverse is not far in the future, but it is indeed here, especially when you have some big brands pouring in a lot of money to do this. Because if you remember in the last interim report, Facebook basically spent $2 billion in losses in the reality labs to build these virtual experiences, right? So I think a lot of people are not giving them the credit, but from what I see, I am actually quite excited, right? So anyways, I think these are just the core takeaways of digital avatar and also the metaverse, and how maybe in the future we'll see less of those voxelated avatars, less of those cartoonish avatars, but really see real life avatars that we can use in different virtual social environments. So without further ado, let's go back to our regular programming. I have to be quick because of the time spent. One of the biggest things that you need to know is that in 1 hour, the core PPI, the producer price index, will be coming up. And also today, there will be the FOMC meeting. And therefore, you have to expect volatility in the market. The crypto market has been dumping for a while, but it is slightly, rallying a little bit. Usually before these announcements, sometimes the market gets really excited and rally before that. And if the numbers do come up harder than expected, if the numbers are actually less than expected, the market could jump really hard. And that's the reason why the market has been dumping in the past few days. But of course, right now, this is a pre-announcement rally that we're seeing. Our global crypto market cap is at 922 billion. Our stable coins is, as you can see, is high, right? So it basically means that people are holding stable coins and hoping to catch the bottom if we do see a dump, because realizing loss versus having the chance to buy from a much lower point is a two different strategy. So if you look at this, global crypto market cap is really kind of dead, right? It's just, just low. It's not, you don't see any movement. It's very sideways, but it is towards the lower end. And then if you look at this, Bitcoin dominance is slightly ticked up higher. It means that people do not want to risk the money in altcoins, okay? So if you look at Nansen, it says the same thing, but now we have DAI as well, and also, Web Ethereum as the top 2 traded token in 1 day. So look at global on Decrypt or crypto news. Layer 1 blockchain Solana, Cardano, Avalanche down 8% over the week, which is expected because the market is front running. They're trying to de-risk. Okay. But today, actually, Solana DeFi trading platform Mango Market loses 100 million in hacks. So what happened is that it functions in a DAO way, and the hacker was able to get a majority of these tokens or exploit it and to vote, yes to a proposal to give them the fund, right? So next one is an open interoperable metaverse is better for everyone. Meta's Mark Zuckerberg, right? So basically, Mark Zuckerberg said this, that they're open to creating this open and interoperable metaverse. And if that is true, that is indeed very exciting, because for right now, if you go to Instagram, you can post NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain and Solana blockchain, I think, and also some support in the future for Flow blockchain, which basically means that they're not using their own blockchain, but it's open to use decentralized blockchains as NFTs and doing some sort of integration. So talking about NFTs, OpenSea is now adding support to Avalanche NFTs, okay? So Coinbase are pretty much the same, but I do think that right now the NFT space is suffering a bit because Yuga Labs, the creator of the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, is reportedly facing a probe from the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission, right? So now Yuga Labs, the SEC is saying that, hey, your ApeCoin could be an unregistered security offering, right? And also your other side deed NFT could also be a security. And that is why, this is the reason why if you go to the other side of Twitter right now, it has been locked out for some very weird reason, right? This is the other side Twitter, right? This is a legit other side Twitter, but the name has been gone, the profile picture, the banner has been gone, no announcement from them, no announcement on the Discord, and what people are saying in the general chat is that, oh, the other side Twitter has been compromised. But the problem is, all of this timing is so coincidental, right? It seems like, the SEC thing that came up, and then they got locked out of the Twitter account, right? And same for this, right? What happened is that some of the influencers were, requests to subpoena who if they tweeted about Gambling Apes, okay? So what happens is that the SEC is now investigating an NFT project called Gambling Apes. And if any Twitter account that posted about Gambling Apes a year ago, basically, Twitter is asking them to provide information, asking Twitter to provide information about this, right? So that's why NFT Twitter right now is being attacked very strongly by the SEC, and a lot of these big accounts seems to be locked out of the account, and it could be related to this, or it could be not related to this, or it could be these anon Twitter accounts trying to immediately leave the space because there's a chance that SEC will go after them. So a lot of Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Ape Yacht Club sell on OpenSea accept WAP Ethereum offer. On the other side, Twitter handle is empty right now. And then OpenSea Avalanche support, we talked about it. And Sandbox team published impressive metrics of the Alpha Season 3. But one of the metrics that I will have for Sandbox is that do you have geographic metrics, okay? Because Sandbox is working with a lot of brands, so geographically, it'll be interesting to see which countries are actually playing the Sandbox. Is it the US, or is it countries in Asia? Is it a country in Europe, right? So it'll be interesting to see if they will provide this data and then what insight it does give us for this data, right? So these are some of the metrics that they shared. And yeah, it's interesting to see now KYC users 113,000. So that's a good thing, as at least these users being KYC, but which countries are these users from? Okay. So moving on, interesting news, Barbie partnered with Boss Beauty for a new NFT collection. So it shows that branded partnership is indeed very important in the space. So that's it, guys. A little bit longer video today because we talked about the Meta announcement and also what you should know for digital avatars. But the Metaverse digital avatar is here to stay, and it is gonna be coming out very shortly, and it will be to a certain extent push towards the mass audience by big tech companies like Facebook. So yesterday was Google, today was Facebook, right? So that's it, guys. This is your host, Non-Fungible TC. If you like the content, if you think that there's insight, remember to like and subscribe and share with your friends. And that's it for today's show. Be careful. Within 30 minutes, the PPI numbers are coming up. The FOMC meetings are coming out today. So there will be a volatile market. This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, signing out.